Even if you feel forgotten, you're not. It's just not time yet. So y'all, I was in my word, but I wasn't in my word, but the word literally came and found me. But this time I really wasn't my word. Because we trying to read the Bible in a year, but if I could be honest, I'm probably not going to make it. I keep going back to Genesis, and I found myself in Genesis 41 today. Pharaoh is having dreams, and he is disturbed. He is distressed by his dreams, and so he wakes up the next morning. And verse 8 says, the next morning, Pharaoh was very disturbed by his dreams. So he calls all the magicians and the wise men of Egypt. When Pharaoh told him his dream, no one could interpret what it meant. Verse 9. Then, finally, the chief cupbearer spoke up and said, today, I have remembered my failure. And so he begins to tell Pharaoh about Joseph. He tells him about how he and the chief baker were in prison together. They both had a dream. And Joseph interpreted their dreams. And everything happened exactly the way Joseph said it. And as I read this, I began to think, Joseph wasn't forgotten. It just wasn't time yet. Imagine if the cupbearer would have remembered Joseph immediately after getting out of prison. Joseph might have gone back home or somewhere else, but when this time came where Pharaoh had a dream, they would have had to go look for Joseph. They would have had to go search him out. But God kept Joseph exactly where he needed to be until the appointed time. Sometimes God allows us to stay in a place that feels like bondage, but it's actually the place right before the breakthrough, right before the promotion, right before the repositioning. And so I just want to encourage someone today, even if you feel forgotten, you're not forgotten. It's just not time yet. God is keeping you in the place where the people who need what he placed inside of you will know exactly where to find you. He's positioning you because you've been faithful with the gifts he's given you. Think about Joseph. Even while he was in prison, he didn't spend that time moping or crying about his situation, but he continued to show up with the gifts God placed inside of him. He interpreted dreams. He served faithfully. He kept showing up, even in the place he didn't want to be or deserve to be. So don't stop using your gifts just because the place you're in right now does not look like the promise. So whether you feel like you're in prison like Joseph, in the belly of the whale like Jonah, in the fire like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, or in the lion's den like Daniel, I need you to remember this. God sees you. Jonah wasn't swallowed by the fish to be destroyed. It became the vessel that carried him to his next assignment. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, they discovered that Jesus was in the fire with them. Daniel witnessed God shut the mouths of lions concerning him. And in every one of these situations, God's protection was present. So be encouraged. The place God has you in right now may not feel comfortable. And trust me, I'm speaking from experience. But it's necessary. He's preparing you, preserving you, and positioning you for the moment he's already ordained concerning you. You're not forgotten. Just not time yet.